It's been a really big week. I managed to taper off. Well, first thing I want to say is, again, intervention or whatever, starting this podcast, really, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I just didn't really foresee. Yeah, just like all the comments and support we've been getting online really kind of gave me this fucking push. And this last week, it's been 8 days. Today's day 8. Last Sunday morning, I was like, this is it. And I had all the confidence and willpower and strength to do it, which is something I normally don't have. And I really feel like I was feeding off of the encouragement and support I was getting from you, from coworkers, from friends, and from the online community.
Yeah, I personally thought it was fascinating, all the shorts that you've been sharing of your process. It was funny for me because I saw the first one. You look like really haggard. The lighting's all dark. And then...
All right, everybody, last night I was drinking.
I know, it was really funny. And then it's like, geez, I guess I'll post that. Whatever, it's raw and real. And then over the course of the week, since as early as yesterday, you look a lot better, though. You're doing it during the daytime. It's light. You're looking healthier.
Yeah. Just in this last week, I feel a hell of a lot healthier. Really on the self-care protocols and getting reclaiming my sovereignty and my health. And I've been doing so much reflecting on why it's taken me so long to address this issue, because I've done so much work in other areas, but I never put these same tools into practice with drinking. And I think subconsciously it's because I didn't want to stop drinking.
That makes sense.
A lot of other issues I was just able to identify, boom, 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 and now it's really time to do this. And so all this reflection. So last night, this was probably the most significant event of the week, was my band, the Black Forest Society, new album out a couple weeks ago. It's really good. Spotify, Black Forest Society. So I went to go play a show with them at the Tantrum Wine Tasting Room in Old Town Cottonwood, which is where we commonly play. And driving there, I felt like I had no problem. It wasn't going to be an issue. Probably a little bit overconfident, as it turns out. And I was like, I'm not going to be tempted. It's not going to bother me. So I get out to the show and I set up, and it's fine. And then we start playing some music. And this is the first time I played sober in quite some time. And I got like half a gallon of water with chlorophyll in it, which is not the same as wine. And typically, I'd have a bottle of wine at least during the set, and in between songs, I'm just draining glass after glass of wine, getting comfortable, getting into the music. And I didn't have that this time. And I can smell the wine, and it's associated with how I would feel during that set. And I found myself in between songs super fidgety, not very comfortable at all, kind of tight in my shoulders and my muscles, and had my head down the entire time, not really interacting with anybody. People are clapping. I'm like, who gives a fuck? I don't even want to play this shit right now. I just want to get the fuck home to my safe spot. And it was really rough. And I was like, okay, cool. I have a lot more to take care of, a lot more to address here. And I was like, show got done, and everybody, if it hadn't been for my bandmates and people in the room who knew I had gotten sober, if it hadn't been for them, I probably would have caved and gotten a drink. So that accountability piece right there came into play again, and I'm really, really grateful for that. And so then I go home. Thank God the show's over. Just get home. Okay, cool. My truck is nearly out of gas, so I've got to stop for gas. And I pull into this gas station, and I'm like, I could just have 2 beers, just let's get 2 9%ers, the Voodoo Ranger. And once I hit that dirt road, crack those and just chug them just to take the edge off, calm those nerves. When that alcoholic addict mindset comes in, all the practices that I have that I implement that are so successful, they just that alcoholic monster just comes over, and those modalities are fucking silent sometimes. And so there I am at the gas station, filling up my tank, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to go in and get 2 beers. That's it.